really loses to him as well. You would have to pick Assassins if you really wanted to try to just snowball on Rookie, but there's a Galio that you talked about, so just going to be fulfilling a very similar role.
They listen to you, Lyric. They think you're a god.
Well, IG, I'm just saying, I'm not available, but
maybe.
Wink, wink, nudge. I'm just kidding. But, nice to see. It's great because it's not a pick we see too often here in the LPL, and it just fit their draft, right? It was so obvious to see from their, even before the Twisted Fate pick, that it would look so great in how their comp wants to play out, and really strange and nice to see IG drafting with, purpose and it actually making sense and having a coherent identity.
Because if we just nail this down for IG, are we're not looking at team fights at all. We're looking at skirmishes, picks, dives,
side lanes, stuff like this, right? So you now have your disengaged core with the Braum that eventually you can just start playing around Twisted Fate's ultimate, start looking for picks, snowballing Quinn through the 1v1. It's where on the side of BLG, obviously you're playing a lot more around the fact that you do want to go for, a 3v3, a 4v4, have Galio join the fight. You have a ton of AoE coming out from Renekton, Aphelios, and Galio.
You have someone to bring him in. You got Renekton, Nidalee as well. We'll dive on the back line.
Well, that's the thing that's tough because neither of those are champions that really can safely dive on the back line. I guess Renekton can, but Renekton should not just be allowed to run straight at you and slice and dice to your carry. You would expect him to use a flank, and if Nidalee just jumps in with both teams being even, she should realistically get either chunked extremely low or just burst it out before, Galio really matters.
And if you're jumping on the Quinn, the TF, there's abilities to get her off you or keep her still. This is an interesting draft because we've run into a series where BLG kind of dominated game 1 in a sense, and then, things went in the air. IG dominated game 2, and everything's just been thrown on lane, pick, snowball. Let's get this game rolling, and let's win it as IG or BLG to execute something that hasn't been their style in the previous weeks.
Well, I'm actually really surprised because I don't know how this Nidalee really is going to function in this game because Nidalee's the type of champion who really needs winning lanes to be able to go and, use her fast clear speed to invade the enemy jungle, fight for neutrals, things like this, to where, so Quinn's going to beat out the Renekton. Mid lane's going to kind of be a wash, but at the same time, you're not going to be able to do much. Maybe you can look for a kill on TF because you have the taunt, which you can set up for a spear, but you're going to rely on Rookie to make some sort of misplay for that, or I guess you could set up a flash from Fofo, and for bot lane, we've seen Braum, remember Spring. We actually talked about this game 1 where we said, hey, we're seeing some aggression in bot lane. This is cool. We didn't see any aggression in bot lane in Spring because you had Braum versus Nautilus Leona every game. So it's like, hey, Leona Nautilus goes in, Braum puts up a shield, tags you with his passive, and then laughs at you and walks away. And, that's it.
And it was pretty much the same thing as we see now where bottom lane usually doesn't go anywhere. So look forward to that. I will say I want to bring it back to IG's comp again because at 6, this comp gets very global very fast.
I like it a lot. It's extremely nice. We're going to see that Rookie's going to be able to try to set up fights in the top side. Even coming down to the 3v3, I like what IG have with the Volley Bear. I guess it will depend on how Fofo performs because obviously if you can hit a massive taunt into Dominus, EQ combo from the Renekton getting into the fight, then BLG can definitely take it, but yeah, so I guess the way it sounds for the side of BLG, it really relies on Fofo, but IG have a ton of tools to play pretty much around the whole map, and then they have a very clear identity how their comp works in the mid and late game.
We'll find out as we go into this third game. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the delay. It seems there is an issue on stage. Otherwise, you would have seen the car drive at us, and would be in our Mercedes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, it is Mercedes.
We're sponsored by Mercedes, right?
I mean, English broadcast technically is, but honestly, if you were Mercedes, I'd get the top laner of EDG to change his name. Ooh. Audi is too close, obviously. the German car brand.
I just want to say, how will you feel if you're the man? What if there's someone from Mercedes watching this broadcast, and you're the man who single-handedly gets Audi's name changed? How will you feel about that?
I feel like they need to pay me some money.
You won't feel terrible? You don't care about Audi?
They can give me give me a sponsorship or get my Guild Wars 1 account unlocked. Those are the two things.
I like how set you are on this.
I really missed that game, honestly. It feels as good as getting a 5-man shockwave, honestly.
So, okay, Mercedes. If you force Audi to change his name, either financial compensation, a sponsorship, or, getting a Guild Wars account.
I don't care if you get me a new one.
I feel like those are 3 very different bars. Like,
yeah. But I feel like the hardest one is the Guild Wars account. That's
probably
the crazy thing.
It actually probably is.
It's much easier to give me money.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to sponsor the, the casters here, feel free. Bit of a shout out. But someone in chat maybe just like, you know what? I'll throw a couple of grand at you guys. All we have to do is say his name.
Watch
at the
someone
start
just
of
like sponsor you with their like presence. Like if there's some. They're not even a graphic designer. They're gonna go into Paint, make you some kind of like banner for Twitter, and say, "I'll sponsor you." And that's about it.
Hey, that's cool.
Would you use it?
Of course I would. If someone made me something, of course I would use it.
Okay, guys. So this is your time to jump into Paint, make some kind of really troll Twitter banner, and Hysterics just confirmed he will use it.
Also, someone make that coin for real life. The IG coin. That'd be cool. I'd buy that.
Yeah. Do we have a?
I know someone back in OS. Obviously, I can't really shout them out. But someone in OS actually has a designs Twitter and made me some cool coasters back in the day when I was in the Challenger series and doing OPL promotion tournament. And so I've got this weird like Hysterics coasters back home he made for me. Actually awesome. They spin as well.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's super awesome.
I had a fan.
Shout out to Vest.
Oh, I think I showed you, right? I had the fan, and when I was the coach for Flamingo, for my birthday, he sent me a mug with my face on it, which is kind of creepy to look at. Like you're drinking your coffee, you're looking at yourself, but it's also very endearing. So it's like, oh.
Did you bring that here with you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you haven't shown me yet.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's kind of cute. We are waiting to get into game, folks. Apologies for the delay. We finish this series off.
Hey, I didn't notice that IG are sponsored by Chevy. So, more
Are they actually?
More car companies coming into the fold. They had it on their jersey.
Is that Gillette? Gillette Monster? Gentle Monster.
I was going to say, it definitely is not Gillette.
Well, the LPL is actually sponsored by Gillette, though. Is it not?
A lot of esports companies are sponsored by Gillette.
That's true.
I remember when I went to IEM, I think they were sponsored by Gillette, and we got a bunch of like little nice Gillette razors.
We got to shave at some point, don't we?
No, we don't.
No, we don't. I'm going to let this grow. Welcome to Game 3. BLG on blue, IG on red. Blue side has a 100% win rate in this series, by the way. So take that as you will.
So if V5 beats TS, we keep our beards until the final.
We do, but level 1, Rookie gets a gold card, and I don't know what Shinmo's doing here, but over the wall, now ADD stuck here as well. You just gave Quinn first blood.
Yeah, and I love what IG did. Their level 1 is extremely strong. We haven't had Braum a lot in the meta recently, but Braum and Olaf are like the 2 strongest level 1 champions in the game, so we have Braum this game. Also, Rookie, really strong at level 1 as well since he starts his W.
That is, if you're ADD, you'd be cursing Shinmo.
He has a longsword now.
Yeah.
He has a longsword to cull. Good luck, ADD. How unfortunate for BLG top laners, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even necessarily Kingan's fault that they lost last game. Gets subbed out. ADD now gets to play. Like, feel good for ADD. He's a great top laner. Now has to face Renekton against Quinn as Renekton. Oh my God, words.
I know.
With a call and a longsword.
Colonel now is like, actually, let's just put it in IG's favor a little bit.
Oh, why are words so tough?
It's hard being a caster sometimes, don't you worry.
And yesterday was long. Today not as long.
Well, not yet. We'll see.
And we actually just saw ADD walk to the red buff and drop a ward, so whew, not wanting to get caught out by Ning.
Watching Rookie, the 2 unsealed spellbooks mid just hammer at each other.
We also see Meteor going the Electrocute build, so obviously a lot more about the burst and potential, ganks, so a lot more about quick trades rather than Conquer, which obviously needs to be stacked up and does take a bit of time.
Curious about jungle attention towards the top side here, especially after that first blood. The Shy is going to have control in that lane as we look to him, but even looking mid, Fofo right now just getting bullied out by the TF.
Yeah, and I mean, TF is range, so he's going to be able to punish Galio just a little bit, but at the same time, Fofo's job is just to throw out the Winds of War, walk up with his passive, hit the minions and walk away.
Kickflip interaction again, ready here for the Renekton. Last time you and I cast IG actually was this matchup.
It was this game, yeah. I can't remember who it was against, but I remember we couldn't remember the name. It was just Vault or something like that, isn't it?
It's Vault, yeah. But we called it Kickflip.
We are calling we're going to stick
Might have
with
been
Kickflip.
EDG. Might have been Audi who went Renekton, and then the Shy. I think it was also like a game 3. Seeing the Shy successful on the Quinn. This is his 3rd time playing Quinn top.
IG lost that game.
Did
They lost.
Okay.
They were winning, and then they lost.
Oh, true. That happens a lot, though, so no wonder I can't remember it.
That's a typical IG game. And here's the mid gank we actually talked about.
Rookie in a bit of trouble.
Oh, wow.
Yep, just walks it back.
I'm guessing they just respected
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if he meant to dodge that, but he just survived 1v2.
So, I'm guessing they backed off because they thought that Ning was going to be there waiting in the wings because they obviously don't have vision of where he is.
Yep.
Because they definitely could have at least gotten the cleanse out from Rookie. But, yeah, interesting. When you look at BLG's lanes, mid lane is really the only obvious place where you can pull off a gank.
But I like this. Rookie's going up where Ning is. The dive potential. Even pre-6, ADD getting zoned off.
Look, ADD is well experienced on playing the losing side of the map, so this man knows what to do.
But it's good to see people punishing Renekton picks blind more and more.
And by people, you mean the shot.
Yeah, actually, he's one of the few. He's the only person.
He's the only one. Yeah.
He just likes 80 top laners. I feel like sometimes he'd do this even without the Renekton, but this gives him an excuse. As IG, through that early first blood, they did pick up a gold lead, but you can see already, this is how the matchup goes every time we watch it. While Meteor has to get active elsewhere on the map for now. It's going to be spotted out by the ward going over the wall. Ning's pathing here, though, Lyric.
Yep, they obviously had vision. He was already going to come bot side anyway because he full cleared top, and this isn't going to be easy. You are... Ooh, they're actually committed.
Teleport's coming in. Puff got tagged because Reheal moved away. I thought it was a good dodge until we saw that. As not going to be blocked by Reheal. Second time. Teleport means Fofo's down here for now.
Yeah, they wasted resources while Fofo's just going to lose out in the mid lane, and they're also all sharing golden experience, so losing out in quite a number of ways.
Well, meanwhile, Rookie mid, this top. So I'll be very curious after all's said and done what happens.
I mean, the question for me is, are IG going to be able to transfer this Quinn pressure into any sort of meaningful advantage mid and late game? Sure. Because that's what they weren't able to do the last time they picked this champion, and that is also why it is quite hard in this meta, and I don't think we see it so often because, right, this is a much more teamfight-oriented meta when Dragon means so much more because of Soul, when we now have 2 Rift Heralds that, you know, can snowball a game that you can teamfight over, so...
I'll be curious as ADD actually comes in to stop the back, the flash forward with Rookie and Destiny, and the Destiny of ADD to die. Gives the vision, the gold card will time out, and maybe ADD can try and turn it, but he needs the shy as he flashes away.
Rookie has flash.
Rookie's going to get gold card in a second. A slice and dice, though. You said he has flash, but Meteor's up here to save the day with the cleanse. They've gone too far forward. Rookie survives, though, and that got a bit messy.
Yeah, I mean, great play by ADD.
Yep.
Had Rookie wanted to commit flash earlier, it feels like they definitely could have secured that kill, but he didn't. ADD gets away, and Ning not going to be able to pull off a dive.
Yeah, Bear spotted out in time thanks to the lens. The Shy, though, wants to push this wave up before backing. And that all started because ADD poked his head around the corner.
Yes, it did, but still, great play from him, right?
Yeah.
He was able to get away, sure. You could argue potentially Rookie could have pulled it off had he flashed, but he didn't. And that's all that matters.
You know what a really good gameplay change is that I love? As Quinn now, you start in bird form when you go back to Fountain, when you hit 6.
Oh.
So you don't have to turn into bird. As soon as you're back, you get bird straight away.
You know what I love about you and Munchables is you both know random things about random champions.
Yeah.
And I feel like coming from team side, Quinn is such like a non-factor in pretty much every meta. It's something you don't need to care about, but you guys like, hey, Quinn, Yorick. What else? Syra.
It's also when you don't know as much about the game as like someone like you or Dagda, you hone in on these real non-important factors, like Quinn's a bird at Fountain. Like that kind of stuff. He's got Berserker Greaves now as well, so this matchup going to get harder, but ADD, of course, going to opt in for the Ninja Tabi. That'll help a bit with the double longsword coming through, while Meteor has bot control. And now starts the drag.
Yep, and it's not surprising, right? We did see them get zoned off like 2 waves when Fofo committed a TP down bot side. And at the same time, when you're Braum, you're not like playing to hard win lane or pressure. You're playing to absorb pressure and win elsewhere. Wait for team fights where you become much more relevant.
The Rookie here as the engage starts off. Shinmo brings in Fofo as well, but over the wall, Ning starts it off. Reheal gets low, but still goes forward. Puff flashes with the volley into Wings, who's the most fed member. He's been zoned on back. Sky Splitter to Meteor, while topside, we see Dominus versus the Shy. Reheals low, but oh, through the gap. I'm not sure that should have happened.
You know what's actually really impressive, though? IG with the coordination to bait out the Galley ultimate. Like, you could see that was their plan. Go in, get Bobo's ultimate, get out, and then play from a distance. It sucks that in the end, Reheal gets caught by that spear. Nice work from Meteor, though.
Yeah, really good javelin toss. They back away. Ning's going to get the red buff meanwhile. And we saw Dominus topside, but the Shy survives. And ADD probably fed up with the Quinn, who's still getting pushed in.
Yeah, he's not having a good time, but still, the Shy hasn't been able to take any plates yet, so this matchup actually going much better than the last time we saw it.
The last time we saw it was a 40 CS lead by this point.
Yeah, it was
ADD just played it well.
Game was blown open. Of course, Rookie does have Destiny once again, so we could see potential shenanigans, but I like how BLG are playing around it.
Yep.
They know that IG want to make a pick on topside, so we see Shinmo already here, and even Wings catching waves in the mid lane while Fofo heads down towards bot side. So actually,
dangerous.
BLG can go for Herald.
Yep. Feels like they're starting it up.
Yep. IG instead just going to funnel plates onto Puff, which, if we remember from Spring, this is what IG always did regardless. IG were never a team, despite winning top lane, that would pick up a lot of Herald. And even if they did, it would typically just be Ning or Luyen grabbing it from the Shy's pressure.
I love a lot of the time we watch IG when Herald's being done by the enemy team. It's still the Shy going aggressive. But this time around, he's backed away. Also note that when Puff is trading for the plates in the bottom side, it's usually on something like an Aphelios, this time on the Ashe.
I do want to highlight, though, one thing I love about ADD. I love ADD's mindset in a game like this, where we see him back and just buy 2 more cloth armors.
Yeah.
Like this is a man who truly knows how to absorb pressure.
That's true. I mean, you're complimenting coming into this game as how ADD plays. I think as a top laner as well, he deserves a starting spot.
Definitely does. Definitely one of the better top laners in the LPL, which is quite a compliment when you think of, I'd say we have a lot of good top laners now.
But also, when you think about where he came from MVP. And that was a bottom tier team.
Whoa. MVP got top 4 1 split.
Yeah, that's right. As Wings is probably dead. Walks into enemy brush while Meteor sees the Destiny available. And with Puff having ulti, now zones off Fofo. The hero's entrance is available for him to make his... Oh, no, it's not. It's got about 5 seconds on it.
Crystal Arrow is up. Hysterics.
That's a bigger one. Are they going to let him walk away? Justice Punch first. Yep. IG waiting in a brush.
Oh, wow.
The Meteor. Stormbringer over the wall. Layered CC. Meteor manages to get away for now, but the dredge line for Shinmo is his tool. While IG aren't able to secure the kill, but they get the pressure and move back to the turret.
And it's beautiful that they actually baited BLG with a ward, right? They drop down the ward, BLG go to kill it. Ning comes in with a really good ultimate. And
flash here from Shinmo, though. 3-man shielded ran from Fofo, and Puff is eliminated. Rookie will not be able to follow up as the gold card at the ready is Shinmo. Dredgeline incoming in a couple of seconds. They want reheal. He flashes away. And now with the Herald bot and Meteor behind enemy lines, BLG exerting pressure.
And we're seeing so much action play for play on both sides. IG making the aggressive pick in the enemy jungle to start things off, zoning off the bot lane turret, giving enough time for Wings to get back up, get down here in the bot lane, and now taking this turret.
Okay, BLG climbing back in some of that gold, dead even, while Dragon that was started a while ago will finally be taken by Meteor. No one here to contest. And good to see Meteor at the head of the pack once again. What we talked about at the start of the series was how much he changes the dynamic on this roster, how much they need him due to his shot calling, his strength and peace of mind. You know what I'm saying. Meteor's a great player, and it's good to see him here in the series lifting up BLG.
It's also really interesting to see them play, you know, this Nidalee that is a lot more reactive in a sense. Like, they're waiting to see where IG pressures first, and we just see Meteor playing on the opposite as well as Fofo using those ultimates to kind of trade side and just ending up with a lot more out of these plays, but still IG are the ones with a slight gold lead.
Only just so.
Yep. Very, very slight.
Well, I got to say again, Bramble Vest top, I'm proud of ADD as well.
I agree.
The Shy has Blade of the Wrong King, but ADD going for super defensive item first might help him out.
I love Bramble Vest. It's such a
cost efficient.
Such a feels bad item for the enemy team.
Is it super cost efficient? I feel like it would be. I haven't actually done the math.
Yeah, I haven't done the math on the cost efficiency, but you would assume so.
Because the return of damage, I feel like, is a stat that... Can you measure that? I guess you measure it through the damage you would have gotten versus another item. I don't know. I'm not good at math at all. Well,
I just love how you're saying you're not good at math, but you're the one setting up this topic.
Yeah, I know. I put us into ditches. That happens a lot.
What's the meaning of life? Are there aliens in the universe?
Meaning of life
How
is
do we
to have
cure
fun.
diseases?
That last one's a bit hard.
That just sounds like what you were asking in a nutshell with like, is Bramble Vest cost efficient? Well, I guess you need to...
The chances of there being
wait.
alien life is high as Ning has ulti.
Is it because of that?
Yeah, because of Stormbringer.
So if Ning has Stormbringer, aliens have a high chance of existing. If not, though, suddenly it goes down.
Let's put in perspective. Either that or Earth is like 1 in a trillion.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
You know?
But
there are other planets that have the perfect position of the sun, that have planets orbiting, you know, temperature, all that kind of, you know, astronomy and stuff. Sorry, that was the song. You know what I mean? The Shy versus Wings, and the Shy has wings, but the Shy has left wings, and Wings walks away.
Yeah, that
happened.
That happened. And
Well.
speaking of Wings, just a reminder, a refresher for any of you who weren't here with us game 1, just because it was so hilarious. We did have an Elder Dragon fight where Wings just ended the game, but actually, Wings is going to pick off the shot.
Get out of there. Oh, he turns out a bird form. Now, Wings could die first. We'll see. Kick flip back here, but Tony Hawk's pro escape from the Shy comes close. And now Wings at low health doesn't care because the rest of his team dominates. It's a double for Fofo.
Yeah, and I don't know what Rookie was thinking in that one. Like, the Shy was dead no matter what, but respect to Rookie for trying to save his bro.
Ning waiting in a brush. Oh, trap.
What matters more? Is it friendship or is it winning League of Legends games?
Winning, of course.
Oh, I thought you would have said friendship.
No. Who needs friendship? As long as you have honor level 3, you don't need anything.
Well, Rookie clearly wanted friendship because he went to save the Shy.
He shouldn't have.
And,
That's not a Rookie play.
let's see what happens here. So, I mean, we saw this, right? The Shy goes forward. We see Wings waiting. And Shinmo's really confusing me by the fact that he starts walking the opposite way despite Fofo already being there. And, yeah, the Shy almost makes it happen. Rookie comes in despite being surrounded on all sides. And, like, even had Wings gone down, would have been surrounded by Fofo and Shinmo with the Renekton able to TP in. So, yeah, bit of a head-scratcher from IG. But nice play coming out from BLG, right?
Oh, yeah. Rookie's like, I knew I should never help you. Regrets the decision. BLG, meanwhile, have been taking some objectives, though.
And
Mountain's where they started.
Let's remember earlier on, we said the reason we don't see things like this and really teams playing heavily around side lane champions is because it does feel much harder now. It does feel like the game is a lot more centered on these fights around neutral objectives. And BLG's comp is definitely much more oriented for these straight-up 5v5 team fights around Herald and Dragon.
Be more proactive as the Shy. Well, he's got a lot of attack speed. I'm curious about that second item because normally what we see from the Shy as he kick flips again is we get the rapid fire cannon second on his Queen. Now he has a why am I forgetting his pickaxe?
Pickaxe. I was going to say it's one of the most straightforward items in League of Legends.
And there's a chance he could be going for...
We saw him go for a Death's Dance last time, didn't we?
Oh, that's true. But that was like his third item.
It was his third item.
Could be because he didn't win out as hard as before, that he hasn't got a Zeal second. We'll find out though. And highlight on Fofo, he just picked up 2 kills. And he's got 100% kill participation, but it has been a low kill game while Camera's back bot and ADD still suffering here, but managing to stay in experience range.
Yep, and ooh.
Destiny mid, but he's walked into harm's way. Remember, stopwatch there, but it's the engage from IG. Ning gets Wings first, and Shinmo needs one more concussive blow as TP in from Fofo. Gets a 2-man shield of drain and saves his Nautilus. But the Shy on the back line runs on in until Renekton's there. He cleanses, dodges away from Shinmo, the hero's entrance, while the Shy might just be spun to death. ADD gets the counterpart down while Fofo's low. Shinmo as well. The Shield of Duran doesn't help him this time. And the Spear almost takes down Re-Heal, but IG with a favorable fight until Ning walks into brush, but he should be fine as well.
You know, overall, nice start from IG to abuse the small window where Fofo didn't have his ultimate. Ning, though.
Oh,
Ning's going forward.
Yep. IG know how to go forward, that's for sure. Sky Splitter onto ADD, who's been caught on out. One more concussive blow, but BLG are bringing in Fofo. Once again, the big old Galio as Reheal flashes over the wall. It's so messy, but Meteor gets one while Rookie has no health bar, but is able to kite on back. The Javelin toss doesn't work, and Fofo just needs a Winds of War. Gold carded, but Justice Punch. Q, he kites it, he runs back in, but smacked on down with Justice while the Shy has respawned. Aphelios things incoming versus 3. The Shy kick flips once more. Auto attacks gets the movement speed. And we're done.
He missed the blind.
He did miss the blind.
He missed the blind on the Aphelios, but still, those were some crazy shenanigans. That was an extremely long play with a lot of facets to it.
Yep.
At the end of the day, I guess the hero is Meteor. Meteor came up with a lot of really great spears.
I think BLG just won that pretty hard.
They did win it pretty hard, but at the same time, right, Meteor was consistently hitting the spears every time he jumped. Okay, consistently hitting the javelins. I want to change my use of language.
Spears is fine, but yeah.
Okay, thank you. Consistently hitting the spears, jumping forward, dealing a ton of burst damage.
Rookie's here. Who's he found? With the Shy, it's Shinmo. His third death. And IG still as proactive as ever, and despite what just went on, they're only behind 1,000 gold.
Recapping all of that is...
Have fun. Replay coming up.
I was going to say, without the replay, we're not even going to go there. There's a lot of kills. Teams were chasing, overextending. Deaths were happening.
Ning, haven't seen this in a while. He wanted to steal red, but he's out. Had Stormbringer. No, he didn't, actually. Had Flash, though, if necessary.
You know something we didn't highlight coming into this game is the fact that we saw IG commit to Reheal all 3 games.
They have.
It's really interesting. Makes you wonder what they'll want to do going forward. And we actually do end up with a replay. So this is after a bunch of shenanigans have already happened as the Shy's dead. They go for ADD. And once, so here's the first spear, hits Rookie. Meteor jumps in, deals a ton of damage. We see Ning getting hit by a bit of damage by ADD. And once again, Meteor just going forward, dishing out all the damage, uses the stopwatch here. We see Rookie gold card onto ADD. He does end up going down. So he misses that one. This is going to be a really cheeky play from Rookie here where he ends up hitting the gold card. And we see Fofo going, Winds of War. Rookie walks back. Beautiful to see small things like this, even though it doesn't matter. Quinn comes in, misses the blind. They end up losing out.
Oh, Destiny again. I was going to talk about something, but never mind. Shield of Duran just locks Rookie down, though, but he's already dead. As the re-engage here with Ning following up in the Stormbringer, BLG and numbers disadvantage. Meteor goes down as well. It's one for the Shy, and ADD, he's tanky thanks to the Thornmail, but they can't re-engage, and now IG suddenly have the choice of Baron.
Yeah, it's really strange that IG are the ones catching out BLG. BLG just kind of left wondering what to do, despite Rookie coming into Fofo's taunt. Fofo getting a 3-man taunt, but still BLG not willing to walk forward.
Look at where Rookie is, though, on the flank. Teleport being used. IG in the pit as 4. Wings knows Aphelios does things here. His gold card onto ADD. He's the tank. He's got Thornmail, but it won't be enough here with the whole of IG on top. Another big kill in front of Baron, though. They don't have the health bars.
Yeah, overall, IG using the Baron as a bait to draw the members of BLG, and I'm sorry, saying that completely backwards.
That's all right.
They do find the kill onto ADD, and now they're going to reset, have more gold in their pockets. We see a bounty onto the Shy, and they're starting to get those crucial items where they win out.
You know what? ADD's probably happy that he's a tank, but unfortunately couldn't do much here in this fight.
So they all into Wings, and I guess unfortunately all of BLG aren't exactly here yet as ADD was just coming from River. Really nice ultimate coming out from Reheal to knock up Meteor, and then Ning jumping forward, being a massive tank, and Wings given no room to deal all that damage with Fofo getting picked off so early.
Hey, you talked about the Shy having a bounty on him. When the Colonel leaves, we'll see that he's got the Phantom Dancer and still that pickaxe in the inventory. So after that fight, side lane Quinn starts feeling, I guess, the same.
And we're not really seeing him, like, he is generating pressure in a side lane, but he's consistently roaming for the skirmish, right? He's not necessarily looking to win out in that 1v1, and it kind of makes sense for the fact that, you know, he's running cleanse and not TP, so it's not even like you could try and force a TP advantage and then try to force BLG into some kind of decision.
2k gold lead for IG at 22 minutes. Infernal coming up. BLG have picked up the Dragons before that, so the threat of Soul Point not there for a good while. Well, we're going to go back to the Shy bot. Ready to turn Bird. Roam again. ADD, meanwhile, he's heading towards his second item. He's finally got some damage.
Yep, finally has a Phage, so still not much damage, but obviously the Thornmail doing a good job of keeping him safe despite falling so far behind in CS.
It's Rookie in a side lane. Oh, we got a bit of a 1-3-1 going.
Yep, but still, because of the numbers advantage in mid, BLG are going to be able to secure this turret. And yeah, now we just have both teams kind of playing out to their comp's win conditions, right? We see IG playing towards side lanes with their 2 winning soul laners, while BLG just group up and either hope for a fight, or if not, they'll just take the objective for free.
Feels a lot later in the game than it is. Only 23 minutes in, and we're looking at this while Meteor's coming down bot side. Javelin toss to nail through.
ADD has flash, but instead not wanting to go for that. And with them looking for that play, just gives up mid turret in return to IG. Still, though, the game is pretty much as even as it could be, right?
The slowest portion of the game so far, actually. We get a break. Kind of nice.
Is it nice, though? But, hey, actually, as you say that...
ADD in threat. Once again, Meteor's coming down to heal at this point. Gold card for Rookie. Shield of Durand as Ghost just out of range. That means he can turn back on Fofo. Meanwhile, the engaged mid, and Rookie's turning here as well. He escapes top and helps out the rest of IG, and Wings will survive for now. In a choke, Fofo helps on out, but Puff walks right past him. Takes his double and will turn on for Fofo for the triple. There's 2 more members. It's Penta territory for Puff, but the Shy, that's just greedy, sir. You'll get a double, and Puff gets nailed down.
And once again, IG are able to keep creating these numbers advantage fights. We saw this one start off. Meteor wasn't around. Ning jumps in aggressively. Good for him. Instantly, Rookie joins in as well as Fofo, but still IG having a bit of a members advantage. Do end up finding all the necessary kills, and now they're going to be the ones. Heck, they're getting Dragon and Baron.
I mean, they've taken a massive gold lead. The swing has been huge. That could have been the fight that gives IG the series. If this continues, re-heal a little bit low, but be able to walk out of the pit.
Makes you wonder where Meteor was at the time, because it was Wings and Shinmo getting engaged onto.
Everyone joined in the end.
Yeah, so it's there. So right now, numbers advantage 3v2. We see Meteor actually is bot side. Now Rookie comes in first. Fofo is able to join up, but Shinmo goes down. Wings is already low. Meteor still not here, so still IG having a bit of an advantage. Puff going forward finds the kill. And now Meteor and ADD get here way too late. It is a 5v3 at this point. Now trapped between all the members of IG.
And ADD again doesn't do much damage unless you hit him. So the Shy could just walk in melee range and not fear for the Renekton taking him down.
Ooh. Chain Missile Arrow goes wide, but
sail.
You know, we did set up that we don't want to see Meteor playing to pick off the Shy in a side lane, right?
Yep.
It's about them being grouped together as a unit, making a play towards mid, and trying to force the Shy to come to you. But instead making the wrong choice, and IG able to capitalize.
I mean, now it gets harder because you've got an Infinity Edge on the Shy. He's 5-2-2, picked up a double after that last fight. Flame Horizon over ADD as well. And so this Quinn's hit New Horizon.
Let's be honest. The matchup itself is bad enough.
Yep.
When you add in the fact that he did get the 1-0 and bought the log sword, like, we knew this was going to be the Shy game.
And it was props to ADD for holding it off for this long.
Yeah. He absorbed his pressure as well as anyone could, honestly.
So now we get to a point where IG, 7,000 gold up. They have Baron. And they've got 2 strong side laners that BLG struggle to hold off individually.
Yeah, BLG are going to have to hope that, you know, IG's core 3 just sits in front of them in mid and gives them a chance to engage. But this is why we wanted the Braum, because Braum is super good against that. You jump onto him, throws a shield up, throws ultimate down, his team walks away.
Also, Volibear's great with the Stormbringer too, the slow that comes through.
True.
Plus, I mean, disengage with the Rolling Thunder, Thundering Blow, Thundering Punch, whatever the Q is now.
Thundering
Rolling
something.
Thunder was so good. I'm just going to say that should be, call it that. Everything else I agree with, but Rolling Thunder, while the 3 even gets a mid-turret.
Yeah, and it's hard because, right, BLG are being pulled across the map. They're trying to answer somewhere, and when one area is pressuring, ooh, actually we see Destiny come out, so I'm wondering if something's going to happen.
Could be helping track because Rookie's staying top.
Yeah, so ultimately just using Destiny to keep track of all the members of BLG. BLG are actually trying to do what we said. They're trying to commit to one side for the kill, but IG are always paying the respect they need and staying just far enough to where BLG can't commit, because we said there's really no great way to bring in Fofo anyway. It is up to either Shinmo just hitting a dredge line or Meteor hitting a spear and able to get that increased distance on the jump.
How good is vision tracking on this team? Ash Hawkshot, Twisted Fate Ultimate, Quinn W.
It is beautiful. It's IG coming out with this really exciting draft. We already highlighted that after they'd rounded out with that Braum pick, and it's been nice to see.
Wings does a bit of damage though. He's 3 items strong, so probably the strongest member at this point is Fofo. Not really taking any damage.
He's not going to take damage, right? It's a Galio up against a Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate, not really the type of... Ooh.
Shielded Duran, Rookie going to go golden, but this could be a pick. IG's middle laner, and he's dead. So pick here, BLG slow the momentum. Meteor trying to find a pick on the 3.
And it was a pick pretty much solo, right? So it was pretty much Rookie just giving over that advantage, or Fofo playing extremely well to guarantee him that self, because sure, Shinmo had an assist, but Rookie was pretty much guaranteed dead regardless.
There are moments where Rookie steps out of line as usual, right? What did we say in 2020 spring where Rookie getting caught out for no reason, even though it was the laning phase usually back in that split.
It was always a laning phase where he would just go too far forward, but still.
I mean, with the way that Rookie's playing, and even throughout this series, he gets a pass on 1 or 2 failings getting caught out.
Yep, human error definitely exists.
You ready? ADD. There is a last wisp. No, there's a... What is it? You know, there's 4 items. There's the Shy onto Fofo, runs away from the shield Duran, cleanses away, but the Justice Punch versus 5, still hitting Fofo, goes golden, and wow. They need the team because the Shy almost took down 1.
Yeah, he almost killed ADD to start that off, but the whole team surrounds him, still almost takes down Fofo, and forces out TP and Flash.
I mean, that's Lord Dominic's regard. I was struggling to find the name, but this 4-item quid with Berserker Greaves does a lot. There's Destiny being used. Where's Rookie going? Janikos Laura hits Fofo mid-transition on top of him. Gold card there, the damage follow-up relies on Puff as the hero's entrance now into a choke, gets a 4-man knock-up before Fofo goes down. Layered down with the Glacial Fissure. BLG need wings to hit everyone. With the Calibrum Severum, he moves into position. Puff getting zoned on out, finds Renekton before he comes back in. Wings at full health still, hitting away. Once again, we need to see this Aphelios as he cleanses through, and the action onto Ning. Almost takes him down. Wings with the poke. Healed on up. Thanks to re-heal, IG survive and BLG disengage.
I mean, Wings doing a great job of, just kind of dancing around that fight, dealing as much damage as possible. But ultimately, IG get 2 kills, and no one has gone down yet.
Wait for the W, the flanks here. They're in a bad position. Puff again, and the Shy jumping in. That's it. Unlucky, but BLG should not have been backing there.
45-second death timers. Do you think we get the end?
We get the end.
Well, IG drafting this Quinn, really exciting, playing around with a strong level 1, going to be able to close out this game.
You have double AD carry, but Fofo's alive. Don't listen to me. Maybe I'm not right. Actually, it's IG. They will try and end.
So someone will win right now. Either IG will give away all their advantages, or they'll win.
Well, Fofo's going to run forward with ADD, and you know what? BLG will give it to them. That was not a noble last defense, but all the same, IG once more running towards an Nexus. That flash was crap. That was the worst flash I've seen today.
Well, we have 3 more challengers coming up for BLG.
Here we go. I think the Shy's happy about this. Depth charge, but a bare Nexus as Wings will have to carry this one. Versus 3, the Shy takes him down quickly and Rookie the same. Watch this, because Aphelios lovers or haters will enjoy that. IG 2-1, a series that we can laugh at.
I love that. That is definitely what that was. But game 1 especially, but even that game was quite exciting. It was